Welcome to my playthrough of Death Stranding 2. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, welcome back. All is well. Got a really cool boss fight in the last video. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna talk to Dollman. I'm gonna customize my suit because I think we need whatever we just got. Maybe I needed it in the last video, who knows. Oh, we'll put it on because it's new. Check the table, read a book. Usual stuff at the start.
Certain parallels can be drawn between Captain Ahab's pursuit and the Prometheus myth. Prometheus is a deity said to have stolen fire from the heavens in order to give it to humans. In essence, he bestowed upon them the power of the gods themselves. This power manifested as technology. Humans crafted tools, and with them brought nature to heal and built great civilizations. Perhaps the author intended to frame Ahab's pursuit of the white whale as one akin to mankind's struggle against the forces of nature. We ourselves are arguably living out our own Prometheus myth as we fight to overcome the Death Stranding. No, we definitely are. And we're not about to lose.
Dollman was very passionate about that one. Alright, let's eat the food. Crunch, crunch. And drink some energy drinks. I might actually go back and do those two side missions. If I had, well, I think I've got access to flying my ship again now. It might make things easier. Plus I can use the monorail to get to one of the locations. Yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing in this video in a few minutes, once I get out of here. After a shower and shave, you know. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Alright, he stopped talking to us. We'll use the toilet and the shower and then we'll go visit her. Gotta look our best. Alright. Almost 7,000 crystals. I'm sure I could grab them from different areas.
Come on. Gently.
You're okay. Come on. Careful, careful,
Come on.
careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
Alright, I guess we're doing that first. Just don't want to forget to do those side missions. Are we gonna jack in? Get another memory? No. Nope. Okay, and if you look, we don't have a lot of the weapons, I think, that we started with in the other area. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're all black in color. We got all this ammo now. I don't think I need that much
Feels
weapon.
good.
Check it out, Sam. The Northern Environmental Observatory is getting greener by the day. Alright. Oh, we got 20 that time. Nice. Alright. Have a look at the terminal.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent Tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Alright, stealth mission. Let's see what we've got. Alright, I offloaded a bunch of stuff. How are our boots? 44%. I think I can do one more mission, then I'll change them. But you know what? I'll make a new pair of boots. Actually, I don't need to make a new pair of boots. I think I got a pair in my storage. Attach to the suit. I'm gonna attach them to the suit because. Oh wait, can I put it in the boot clip? There we go. I'm gonna break them down. Alright, let me go through all my stuff because I've got a lot of weapons on. And I don't need that many, I don't think. This is a stealth mission. I'm gonna maybe carry 2 and equip 1 and carry a shotgun or 2 as well. We'll see. Alright, let's take on these orders. Hazardous weapons. Burrowing bombs. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to stealth this, but we'll see. So what I'm gonna do is... There was a path behind it, I think. I'm gonna try and come up the backside. Auto paver. Yeah, I'm gonna... So we deliver the bombs there.
Commencing route creation.
You know what? I don't need a route creation.
Delivery route finalized.
Let's see what we got here. Haven't used this for a while. Projectile predictor. What's this? Carrier handling boost. Dramatically improves floating carrier's maneuverability when we're riding it. I don't think I've even ridden it once. Might be good. Displays a warning to alert you to melee attacks launched from your blind spots. Faster scanning might be good. Was I planning on getting something else? I forget. Auto aid request. Skeleton auto assist. That might be good as well. Love the instant binding. I'm gonna get this next. 40. Look fairly light. Coming this way, I want to scope out the area first. Where is that vehicle going? Burrowing bombs. 3 of them over there. How do I get over there now? And there's a weapon set all the way down here. I've got to stealth kill some things in here to get there. That vehicle traveling around, I'm just watching where it's going. So it's just making rounds around this tent. And there's a vehicle in this tent as well. But there's nothing at the back. I think I'm gonna come up this way. Then work my way across, work my way down. Sounds like a plan. I want to get the vehicle close as well with the heavy bombs. Might be ideal to have them in a vehicle. I could shoot from far away and lure them away from that location.
This must be their territory.
I mean, if I had a silencer, that would be ideal. All right. He spot me already? Nope. Doesn't take much for them to spot us, eh? Now, does this guy move? You gonna move? That guy over there has me worried as well. He's looking this way. Have a look. Yeah, he didn't see us. Okay, the hardest thing is I can't see where most of the people are. There's a guy right here. Okay, this might be a slow mission. If I can maintain this whole stealth thing going. Which way is he turning? Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna do everything from the high ground, work my way around, I think. We'll worry about the loot later. Don't think I can get this guy without getting seen by that guy over there. Okay, if it takes damage, it will blow, so I'm gonna go put it on my vehicle. Gonna be very careful. I just don't want it to explode, that's all. Still a lot of people. I mean, if we've got the explosive stuff, then going into a gunfight might be a little safer. Especially moving the bombs away. Could bring my vehicle closer, but I don't want to run the risk. Okay, I'm back. Perfect. We need weapon sets and the burrowing bombs, so... Someone seen this? Or did he just notice someone that's incapacitated? He's coming this way. Come on up here, buddy. How do we get into a fight from that? Is this thing not even hitting? Come on in. Perfect. Five left. Three. Two. One right there. reload. The other guy still... I was gonna say, is it that guy that was on the thing there? I'm literally gonna come back and get all this loot. He doesn't know where I am. And he doesn't know he's by himself. Sweet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run around, grab all this stuff. Might bring my vehicle a little bit lower. But the enemy base is neutralized, so I can just run around, grab everything, load up my cruiser. You know me, I'm not gonna let any of this go to waste. There is a vehicle over there. I think this stuff is gonna be heavy. I'm gonna bring my vehicle down and then run around this whole area and grab all this loot. Let's see if I can bring my vehicle down safely. Great. He's getting a little lopsided. I'm gonna bring my vehicle down this way. Load the crap out of this thing. Don't need these rubber bullet ones, but still good. Why do I have so much stuff? I'll grab PCC as well. We got resin, ceramics. Alright guys, let's drive a little closer, and then I'll pause while I'm grabbing all this stuff. Going down this path super slow. And this is where I'm gonna stop.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay, so we need... What do we need? Weapon sets and burrowing bombs. There's another one of these mounted guns right there. Here we got one weapon set. Nothing on this off-roader, but it's glowing yellow. Well, there's our second weapon set. We are getting full. I'm not gonna risk. Over or damaging anything. I'm just gonna find the third weapon set as well. It doesn't like my boots. My boots are low durability. Okay, what we got on our back? Let's see. Question is, where's the third one? I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was doing pretty good with the whole stealth thing. I don't know how that one guy saw me, and then, of course, once I attack him, the whole camp is alerted. Yeah, I was thinking about coming up here and getting this guy, and then I changed my mind. I thought maybe I would get spotted. Maybe it's in the other building over there. Nothing in here. Bit of a slow video, especially because I started stealthing at the beginning and then sped up, but now I'm just looting. I might just pause for a second while I find out where this last weapon set is. I'm just literally grabbing all this loot and going back to my vehicle. We'll offload this one and then I'll pause for a second while I find the last weapon set. Might be in a locker. Or in the building over in front of us there. Well, that's a lot of materials. Have a little scan over here. Can you see it anywhere? I have a feeling it's in one of the lockers. Yeah, we've only got 1 of 3 and 2 of 3. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I've grabbed everything in the area. I think what it is it's the 2 weapon sets and the burrowing bombs. That's the set of 3 that I need. Let's get going. There's also a hidden cache I grabbed as well. Anyway, we're going back to our hideout thing. It's still there. I don't know which way I want to go. Trying to avoid any bumps and stuff. Take that, then I pick the most bumpiest route. Oh, this is good. A lot of juice. Okay, this thing I think I handed him over here. We got a lot of stuff. I don't want to deposit anything else other than the main mission thing here. My bad. I got like did a dive. Okay, let's see what we got. So there you go. It's the 2 weapon sets and the burrowing bombs. That's all 3. I think I've got some cargo for other places as well. I'm just gonna entrust.
Oh, did you really
really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul.
If it was only the 3 things, I probably could have done it with stealth. But I wanted the whole camp. I wanted the loot. There was so much
I can't find a single scratch
materials
on
there.
any of this stuff.
It's
You truly are
definitely
one of a kind.
worthwhile to pick it all up.
You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done. We want you to have this data as thanks.
Alright, guidepost. 80-meter bridges are available.
We've increased your allocation of materials. Our way of saying thanks.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sweet.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Alright, the big thing right now is
Well done.
offloading some of this cargo. Okay, let's have a look. Animal shelter, animal shelter. You know what? That's a lot for the animal shelter. Do that.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Okay, I don't want to store anything here. I'm actually going to go back to my ship and store all this metal over there. If I have anything left over, I'll make a bunch of stuff and save them in my bag. And that's about it, but I'm going to do that offline. Just get in over here. Gotta avoid going into the little thing on the right there. Or is it start up the mission? Let's just see what we've got. Okay, storage. So all this. All materials, that's what I wanted to do. Alright. What else do we have? Place in the backpack. A bag. Place those in private locker. We've still got the floating carrier on our vehicle. Perfect. I think that's good. I want to make better boots. These ones aren't very good. I'm gonna do that afterwards though. So I'm already interested in cargo. We got the fluffy animal plushie, security sensor, and a cell sample. They're all on us. So all that stuff is gonna go to the animal shelter. Right there. Might as well just... You'll receive the Magellan evaluation order or request by the DHV. You know what? We'll do that afterwards, because I want to do this. I also want to go to West Fort Knot and get the 2 side missions that we left over here. But yeah, we'll do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you then.